supporting it.
But first, they save lives all over San Diego, but their pay is modest. Welcome to the KUSI News at 6:30. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Paul Bloom, in for Michael Tuck. Thank you for joining us. Their mission is to save lives, but some of the men and women who respond to emergency medical calls in San Diego County are now themselves asking for help. Union paramedics and emergency medical technicians picketed today to plead for higher wages. KUSI's Sasha Fu is in the newsroom with more on that. Sasha?
Paul, they are the ones we rely on in times of crisis, helping to take those who are sick or injured to the hospital. But today, paramedics and EMTs who work for a company called American Medical Response called in their own 911. How much would you guess a paramedic like Ashley Matke makes?
They have no idea about it.
$20 an hour.
Maybe $16 or $18 an hour.
I'm guessing $22 an hour.
Not even close. Ashley's real salary.
I make $10.70 an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Ashley works for AMR, a private ambulance service in Kearny Mesa, which answers emergencies in the South Bay, Grossmont area, and the East County. She and dozens of other paramedics and emergency medical technicians marched in front of AMR offices.
5, 6, 7, 8. Contract now, we can't wait. Contract now, we can't wait.
With a message for their employer and those who count on their services.
We may have just saved their life. Take about an hour, just made $10.70 to save someone's life. So that's just kind of how we look at it.
Starting pay for these paramedics, $9.70 an hour, which employees say means roughly $32,000 a year. Starting pay for EMTs, $8.50 an hour, or they say about $20,000 a year.
Right now, our new people are earning about $1 an hour over minimum wage.
These union paramedics and EMTs say the turnover here at AMR is extremely high. They say the wages make it difficult for them to stay. After 7 years on the job, one paramedic says his hourly is only $1.50 more than it was as a starting paramedic.
For many paramedics have either decided to get out of the business and stop this career, or they go over to fire departments which pay about twice as much as what they earn here.
But AMR spokesperson Jason Sorek says the union's numbers aren't accurate. His figure for paramedics,
conceivably reaching up to $50,000 a year.
Okay, but $30,000 without overtime.
Correct.
The company says it recently offered a big raise of nearly 30%. But according to the union, AMR's last proposal was a meager 3.5 to 5% a year. Without more pay, paramedics like Ashley say she may soon be taking her last AMR run.
Can't afford to do this forever, unfortunately.
AMR's parent company, which posted a gross profit of $276 million in 2005, says it cannot compete with the higher salaries being offered by municipal fire departments. The union voted down the company's last contract offer 2 weeks ago, and at this time, there's no word on when those bargaining talks might resume. In the newsroom, I'm Sasha Fu, KUSI News.
An Army officer being court-martialed in the state of Washington is getting some support.
To keep people here, they're fleeing to all the fire departments, they're fleeing to other agencies, and it's affecting our patient care.
AMR provides ambulances for San Diego City jails, but not the city at large. The company says union voters recently rejected an offer that would have provided a nearly 30% raise. Governor Schwarzenegger sends his sympathies to